Danny, what's going on, man?
What's going on, guys?
Doing good. You out in Vegas right now?
Yep, I sure am. Actually, you can probably see out my
Oh, that's
window.
pretty cool. Awesome. Well,
Hey, sorry about that. Getting on here, I'm trying to figure all this technology stuff out.
it's all good. You know, my first time using technologies, it takes me a while to figure out, but I get the hang of it every now and then. But you're here anyways, you know, so it's good. It's better than not being here at all, not being able to get anything to work. So.
Hey, I was watching earlier a little bit. You're coming to Las Vegas, is that right?
I'm coming on Sunday, unfortunately.
Well,
I was hoping I was like hoping I could go the entire weekend, but of course I have other things to do. But I'm thinking about going the whole weekend at Vegas next year too. I'm thinking about actually going the whole West Coast swing next year. So
okay. Well, that'll be fun. Hey, before we go any further, I want to talk to you and your brother here, the experts. I got the odds for the truck race tomorrow night. I need a little help. We have Johnny Sauter, the favorite, at 3-1.
Okay.
Next up, we have Noah Gragson at 3-1. Then we have Todd Gilliland at 6-1. Out of those three, who do you like?
I'm gonna say Noah Gregson, hometown boy. Johnny Sauter's good too.
Long shot, Grant Infinger. I think he finished fourth here in the first race. He was decent in first practice, 33-1. I like him. That's where I'm going to put $10 down.
Okay.
So I was actually just looking at those before I got on here with you guys.
Sounds good. Hopefully it works out to your favor.
Well, I'm betting on the Ravens tonight too. I'm from Maryland, so.
Okay. That's awesome.
Well, hey, check out this TV in the hotel I got here. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, I can see it.
It's about a 50-inch TV. Usually I go to these little motels and they have a little 25-inch TV. If I would have known this, I would have brought my Xbox and got on here and beat up on you and your brother.
I would have probably done the same thing. Nice hotel, it looks like. Where are you staying?
I'm at the Cosmopolitan. Actually, my room name is under Ryan Sieg. So when I turn on the TV, it says, "Hello, Ryan Sieg."
Oh, okay. Okay. That's awesome, man.
It's a little too upscale for me, to be honest.
Hey, but it's nice.
It'll do the job. I'm not going to complain. How about that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, because you don't get that every weekend. That's for sure.
No, we don't. We've, the crazy thing is some of these races are in the middle of nowhere, and so we're staying 40 miles away in these little podunk towns, and it's just
okay.
Different way of life. You guys are out in, I guess, California, right?
Yes.
So it's probably how far are you from LA?
We're about what, 45 minutes?
We're about
45 minutes out.
Okay, yeah. So some of these towns, like like Iowa, it's total change of life when you go from Las Vegas to Iowa to Indianapolis to who knows where else. So
yep,
just a different world.
Absolutely. Well, anyways, welcome to the talk show. We're excited to have you on, and we have Cody and Chad. I want to thank him for joining us. Well, and hopefully sooner or later we get Ryan Sieg on as well. I know he's busy right now. Obviously, he's having issues with flights right now, but
yeah, I think they actually got out. I looked on my phone. I think they did get out.
Oh, they did? Okay, that's good.
But I think they're in there now.
We don't need him to be late. That's for sure. He's got a race to do for sure. Definitely practice and qualifying going on this weekend as well.
Well, we actually run better when we just show up and race.
Nice.
And it saves us money too. So we kind of like the idea of just unloading and racing. I think it happened one other time at Dover.
Okay.
About 2 years ago, we unloaded no practice, no qualifying. We started about 18th, drove up to 8th, and then
just wing it,
Just wing it. I like that idea.
Nice. I like that. Just no practice. Just go out there and see what the car has.
Cold turkey. Hey, I got on I just got NASCAR Heat this week, and that's what I did. I got on the Dirt Series, cold turkey. Just went out there in an online room, and it didn't turn out so well.
Same thing. took me a little while to get the hang of it, but I think I'm getting it down really well at this point. So, like I said, welcome to Tasha. Would you like to introduce yourself and who you are?
Sure thing. I actually do marketing and PR for Ryan. Cody and I are kind of, we call each other teammates. So I've known Cody for about 10 years, and we've kind of been working with Ryan for the last 5 years on sponsorship, marketing, social media, you name it. So that's pretty much the gist of it.
So, how did you? So, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then afterwards we'll have Chad ask you some questions as well. So, first question I want to ask: first off, how did you get involved in racing?
I've always liked sports and baseball and football. I think it was 2004. I had a couple of friends that liked racing, and we watched the All-Star race. And I thought, man, this is pretty cool. I like this. This is kind of wild. This is back when they did the invert and stuff like that. And my buddy's dad said, "You want to come to Dover for the truck race?" And I said, "Sure." It was a Friday. Never forget it. Skipped school, went to the truck race, and the first time I walked through the tunnel and saw a car go by, I was hooked. It became my passion, my life, everything. So that's really how it all began.
Awesome, man. I would skip school just to go to a race any day. Of course, I'm out of school now, so I could just go whenever I want. That's for sure. So when did you had the idea that you wanted to like become something what involving a NASCAR, whether it's being a crew chief or a team owner or just marketing, or like when did that come about and what got you started?
Honestly, I got really lucky. In 2014, when Ryan moved from the Truck Series to the, at the time, Nationwide Series, Cody was doing the social media for Ryan on Facebook. And I took it over. He let me do it, and I thought that was the coolest thing. I get to do, social media for a NASCAR driver. And that was his Facebook page. And went down to Daytona for the race. We finished 9th, and in the Nationwide race, now Xfinity, obviously. And from that point forward, I kind of had my foot in the door. And I knew I couldn't work on race cars. I was never gifted with that talent. I can't change my own oil. I can barely put, air in my tires, to be honest. So I knew the only way I could get in is through the sponsorship side, the marketing side, and that sort of thing. So that's really how I got started. From 2014 to now, I've been with Ryan. So that's how I got started.
What since you became part of Ryan C Racing, what has been your favorite moment?
Wow. So many of them. Honestly, there's so many. I was kind of part-time in 2014 when I started, and I remember I got a job offer. I graduated college. This was the end of 2014, and I called Ryan's dad, and let him know I have a job offer. I can't keep helping you guys. This is going to be my new commitment. And he offered me a job on the spot to work with them. So that was a cool moment. I was driving home from a work interview. Hey, we got a special guest walking through the door now. Crew Chief Kevin Cowboy Starland. My roommate. We're live with the Lombard brothers. He says, "What's going on?"
What's up, man?
What's going on?
He says it's time for a drink. He's had a long
drink. You're in Vegas, might as well, right?
You got that right. And I'd put that moment and number 2 on the list, making the chase in 2000. I guess that was 2016.
Yep.
Yep, those two.
Sounds good, man. I think one of my favorite moments with Ryan Sieg is when he actually raced himself to a second place finish at Iowa last year. I thought that was pretty cool to see. He had a really good race, and man, I thought for a little while he was going to have a shot to win the race, but for him to finish second in that type of equipment, that just shows the potential and talent that he has and what you guys can show for. So that was pretty cool. So I want to ask about Las Vegas. What are we expecting out of you guys this weekend?
Kind of the usual. Ryan's probably best on the mile and a halfs. It's actually a little bit of a weaker field this week without some of the Cup guys, so that's one thing we kind of circle on our calendar. I'd say there's probably 14 or 15 guys that are going to unload faster than us, honestly, just because they're Cup affiliate teams. But if we can run 15th to 17th in practice and qualifying, stay out of trouble like we did in Indianapolis, we're going to be in position for another good finish, and probably be around 12th to 13th if we have a smooth race. And if the race gets really wild and crazy, there's a chance for a top 10. I was looking at the entry list. Didn't seem like there was a whole lot of heavy hitters out there. I think Chastain and Ryan Preece will probably be the two favorites, and Christopher Bell, those three. So just the usual deal for us: keep our car clean, stay out of trouble, and hopefully be in the top 15. I think at this point we're pretty much just we're trying to finish in the top 15 in points. It's Jeremy Clements is 14 points ahead of us, so I think we're going to be racing them the rest of the year.
Sounds good. Well, it's going to be a hot weekend out there, so the track's going to be very slick. So that you're talking about should bring some excitement. It's just the car sliding around, so that's another something else on the list that I have to think about. Hopefully that car can handle good as well, because we saw at Darlington the way that Ryan C saved that car in practice, and I was just shocked that he was able to save that car, because I'm thinking, man, he's gone. There's no way, and he did it, man. That I would say Ryan Seek, he's a wheel man. He can drive the thing, and I think one of my favorite moments from this year was actually at Road America a couple weeks ago. I would say it was a good moment, but it was it was still awesome. He led the first few corners. He restarted first and led the first few corners, and then the very last corner in that same lap, he spun out. He got stuck in the sand. Well, I wouldn't say he got stuck in it, but he kept his foot on the gas and tried to dig himself out of there. But then I saw his car go turning. I know he's hooking it this way to the right to make sure it goes that way, but the car went left, and he's just spinning back in that sand trap. I'm thinking there's no way he's going to get out of this, but he kept his foot on the gas and somehow got out of it. We were just sitting in the family room and just watching the race, and we were just going, wow, just for him to get out of that thing, and he did. So that was pretty cool. So I would say he's definitely a wheel man for sure. And, of course, I do want to thank you guys once again for having Lombard Bros Gaming as being part of you guys' race team. It's been a fun experience, and would love to do it again very soon, and definitely would love to do it in 2019. It's, like I said, it's been fun, and we've always been excited about it. I know our supporters have been excited, and I know even our supporters have even reached out to you guys and have been very supportive of you, and wishing you guys the best of luck. And so it's been a good experience, and hopefully we can continue that.
No, definitely. Thank you guys. I don't, we couldn't do it without some of our sponsors, and you guys have been one of our best ones. So we really appreciate it. I know that when we kind of announced the deal back in March, I had no idea that you guys had such a big following. My phone was blowing up with notifications on stuff. So definitely appreciate your support. You guys are great to work with, and hopefully we'll see you more at the track.
Yeah, we were talking to Cody couple of days ago of maybe planning stuff for 2019, and we would love to work with you guys again in 2019. But my mother, she's obviously, you know her, she's been very helpful with Lombard Bros Gaming. She contacted that we want to help out again for 2019, and we talked to Cody if you guys have a list of available races that we can sponsor, we can be on the car. And he said that we were one of the first companies to come back and contact to be on the car for 2019. So we're still working all that out, but we would love to hopefully get some official races in soon for 2019, because we would definitely love to come back you guys. We're actually thinking about trying to get the whole West Coast swing with you guys if possible, even if it's not for primary, at least a part of the car and stuff, because I'm going to the entire West Coast swing next year, and I would love to come hang out with you guys in those 3 weeks and stuff.
Definitely, that'd be awesome. We like I said again, we really appreciate your support. If people don't realize we're how small of a team we really are. Our guys worked after the race in Indianapolis to turn the car around to come to Las Vegas. We never even went back home. It's the same car we raced. We got guys that put a lot of hours into this, so every bit helps. We don't have the resources of some of the big teams, so it truly means a lot to us. I always tell people that there's teams out there that have more employees working in their gift shop than we do on our entire team. So it's hard to put that in perspective and let people realize what that means is. Junior Motorsports probably has, 10 people working in their gift shop. That's more people we have working on R3 race cars. So it's a daunting task every week to do this. And when we wreck one car or have one piece of damage or one problem, it just creates a bigger problem. So it's a huge task for all of us, but we've come to love it. And like I said, we appreciate all of our sponsors, you guys and everybody else that helped us out.
Yeah, we appreciate what you guys do. Of course, when I met you guys for the first time out at Auto Club Speedway earlier this year, it was just a neat experience. Obviously, seeing our company on the car, meeting the whole team, and I would say if there was any team that I would love to work with in the long run, would definitely be you guys. Would be one of them. And I've even suggested people that if they're looking to be on a race car and help out a race team, I have told people that Ryan Sieg Racing is a good suggestion. I would just go to them because just really nice people. The entire team is just really nice. Ryan Sieg himself, you, Cody, Cowboy Sterling, I met up. You guys, the entire team is just really generous, and I really appreciate working with you guys, and I would love, of course, once again, to continue that in the long run.
Hey, I wouldn't be here where I am right now without Cowboy. Cowboy is the guy that gave me the first chance. Him and Cody actually are the two people that honestly I wouldn't be where I am without those two. So. It's kind of crazy how the world works. Just incredible to be where I am, and thankful for all you guys.
Of course, I want to give a shout out to Ryan Sieg Racing. Like I said, they've been I would say we've been really appreciative of them all season long. For the 6 races we were on their car. And even I've supported you guys even every race now, even when we're not on the car. I still watch the races and cheer on for you guys. You guys had a good run out at Indianapolis, which was a good run. You guys had a good run at Bristol with the 11th place finish. And so I'm always rooting for you guys, whether we're on the car or not. So if I would say for the type of team you guys are and the equipment you guys have, you guys seem to still are consistent. You guys get consistent top 15 finishes, top 20 finishes. That's what I've learned from you guys. Just you guys seem always consistent. And even though, like I remember the crash at Bristol in qualifying, with our car that right after that, you guys were already ready to go with the backup car. You guys worked hard because you guys only had a couple hours to get that car prepared. And you guys came home with a 15th place finish in that race. So it just shows to me that you guys have a lot of potential. You work really hard, and that's what makes me like about you guys is because you guys just work hard, and you guys are just very cool. So we'd definitely love to meet up with you guys again soon. Of course, like I said, would love to try to get the entire West Coast swing if possible. Meet up with you guys there, So, of course, once again, I want to thank everybody, you and everybody at Ryan Sieg Racing. I think one of my also favorite moments is when you came up to me Friday and you told me about we should have my father's name on the car. Then the very next day, we actually saw his name on the car, and that was really special. And not a lot of people does something like that, but you guys are very generous to do that and taking the time to make that possible, to have him ride along with you guys, and just to lead a couple laps in that race and then still come home with a good finish. It really was a special weekend, and we would love to make more memories with you guys for sure.
You better believe it. We got more good stuff coming in the future. That's for sure.
So I want to ask you, for anybody that's looking, I know you guys are still always open to get some more sponsorships with anybody. Is there a way for these people here to contact you and get an opportunity like we've had?
Definitely. We have our email. It's marketing@ryanseegracing.com. You can go to ryanseegracing.com and look at our marketing page. Just shoot us an email. We'll talk to anybody, work with anybody. And like I told you earlier, everything adds up. Every bit helps. We'll talk to any company, any size. So we try and treat all our sponsors like family. And that's the key to us. We have probably 15 or 20, pretty good people that help us out every year and come back. And I really believe the reason behind that is because they feel like they're part of the family. I try and take care of all of our sponsors like I treat my mom and dad or my brothers and sisters. So.
Well, that's how I felt when I was at Auto Club Speedway with you guys. I felt like I was part of the family with you guys, part of the team. So I want to take the time for the people in chat and the viewers. If you guys got any questions for Danny Dugan for the next few minutes, we would love to ask him some questions if you guys have any for him. But of course, Danny, I saw you were drinking something there. What was that?
It's orange juice.
Just orange, just for right now, right?
Get my my vitamins in.
Nice.
It's a 5-hour and 45-minute flight from Baltimore, so.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long day. I came out of Philadelphia, so I had a hour-and-a-half drive up this morning, 5-hour, 45-minute flight, and it's just traveling can be a nightmare.
That's for sure. I know a lot about traveling. Trust me, a couple weeks ago I was part of that. Yep. I know, man. I know what you mean. All right, so we do have a question. What is the reason behind Ryan Sieg's number, obviously number 39?
I honestly have no idea. I don't even know how that became about. He was late model racing with the 39, so that's pretty much where it began. I don't know if there's a backstory to that or not.
Okay. What is your favorite? What track fits you the best when it comes to NASCAR, either with you or with the entire team?
Performance-wise, I'd say Dover and Texas are probably the best for Ryan. I think in like 9 races, he's never finished outside the top 20 at Dover. So performance-wise, Dover. As far as tracks that I like going to, I really like going to Daytona and Talladega. You get that feeling like you have a chance to win. We finished 3rd at Daytona. Obviously, we finished 6th at Talladega this year. And nice. I get to see Cody at Talladega. Cody and his parents are at Talladega every year, so
that's right. He is from Alabama, and he has told me that he has gone to Talladega for years, and you guys, you came home with a 6th place finish too, so that's really nice. So what do you guys do on your spare time during the off season? Do you still work very hard at the race shop, or do you at least try to take some time off and just try to reflect throughout the season and try to just go on vacation every now and then? And then, of course, obviously you guys are still ready to go to try to get prepared for next season.
Yeah, we pretty much take December off for the most part. From my side of things, a lot of the marketing stuff really shuts down for about 2 or 3 weeks in December into January. And the race team really doesn't work in December. I know some of the guys on the team go hunting. Jeff Green and Cowboy will go hunting. Ryan will spend time with his family. As far as, what I do, I just relaxing and staying at home is the biggest thing. It's nice to have a month with nothing on your schedule.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty nice. Well, let's see if we got any more questions. But I always love a time where I'm just able to settle down and relax after something like every time I have a busy event, I'm always looking forward to it being over sometimes, and then just relax and just try to just reflect on the past event and stuff. So that's cool, hanging out with family, or just I said go do stuff. Good off season for sure. So do you guys have any more questions in chat that we would love Danny Dugan to answer? We only got about 10 minutes left. Of course, shout out to you guys for watching the talk show today. You guys are awesome for tuning in. Hope everyone is doing very well. But let's see if we can get at least a couple more questions in. Oh, yeah. So, Danny, obviously, I've seen you play NASCAR Heat 2 and now NASCAR Heat 3. What?
I said, uh-oh.
So is there do you often play video games, or like if you do you ever play any other type of video games?
No, all I really have is a NASCAR game. That's pretty much all I play. I don't play that much, which is why I'm not that good at it. But I'll get on for an hour or two with Cody, and we'll get on and mess around in some rooms. Here's the problem I have with it, and here's my idea. I want you to work on this.
Sure.
I want to get like a league on Wednesday night where you have 10 or 12 of the people that you know are really good and really clean, and just race for an hour or two and not have any problems. Because what happens is I go on there and you have all these idiots that
Yep.
They ruin your race within seconds. I'd really like to get in a room for like an hour or two with everybody where, you know, there's no people that overdrive the corners, no people that spin you out down the straightaways, no people that wait for anyone. So I think that'd be a good idea for Lombard Brothers Gaming. I don't know if you have a list of people that could do that, but it's a struggle to get on there and get in a good room.
Well, first off, I love that you just straight up said idiots. That's like me, man. I'm just straight up. But no, I do
too.
Yeah, it does. I do have a few friends that I do race with, just with them every now and then, and they are really good racers. They're really clean and stuff, so I can throw out a few people out there as well. What is your go-to snack at the track?
Oh Lord, we have a snack drawer. It's full of chips and Cheetos.
Oh, I know,
like that. So I try and stay away from that, but it's hard to. I'd just say a bag of chips.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty much a bag of chips kind of guy too. If I'm out somewhere, just something simple, either that or cookies or crackers. Sometimes maybe even gummy bears too. Sometimes I dig in the gummy bears myself. Let's see, but let's see. Do we got any more questions for Danny Dugan?
Maybe I'll start asking you guys questions.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go. Are the Dodgers going to make the playoffs this year?
They've been up and down. I would say they've been consistent. Like, they were terrible at the beginning of the year, but then once summer came, the first part of the summer came along, they started getting better, and they actually got to first place a couple of times. But the past, I would say, month, they just haven't been consistent. So I would like to. I feel they could still make the playoffs, but World Series wise, I don't see it happening this year. But you never know.
Cowboy gave you a big thumbs down. Even though you spend all that money, you got Manny Machado, you're getting a big thumbs down.
I know. You got Manny Machado and still can't do nothing. Well, they can't do nothing.
You could have 41 wins like the Baltimore Orioles, so.
Wow.
Could always be worse.
I wasn't going to go there, but
I can't talk.
You can't talk. Hey, it could be like the Padres, too. They're terrible. Sorry, Padres fans. I can't lie.
Are you Rams fans or Chargers or what?
Oh, Chargers, no. For sure, no. I try to root for local LA teams like the Rams, Kings for NHL, Lakers for basketball, especially since LeBron James going to the Lakers. I kind of dropped out of the NBA world for the last few years, but just because Lakers have kind of been irrelevant the last few years. So, but since LeBron is coming back, maybe I'll watch. I'll try and maybe get back into it a little bit, see how it goes.
Okay, makes sense. How about race questions? Give me your champion for the Cup Series.
Oh, my champion for the Cup Series?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to make it hard on you. You can't use Kevin Harvick and you can't use Kyle Busch.
I was going to say Kyle Busch, but okay. Just not those two.
Not those two. I think I add Truex in there, but I think I haven't seen the speed out of him the last month. So
yeah, it's crazy. Especially after the big news they had a week ago. It's shocking to me. I'm going to say Kyle Larson.
Okay.
He's got good. If he can make it to the round of 8, he's got Texas in there. He's got Phoenix. He's been doing well there, and then of course Homestead. He's been good at the mile and a half tracks. He got 3rd there last year. I'm going to say Kyle Larson.
I think that's a good pick. Let's give you the odds on that. Let's see. Kyle Larson to win the championship. Where is he?
Got the Las Vegas odds out there.
Sportsbook 11-1. That's not that good though.
Was that's just for championship?
Yeah, that's for the championship. Yeah, Harvick and Kyle are both like 2-1, so 2-1, 3-1.
Okay. Harvick is a good pick for sure, and Kyle Busch too. They've been. I feel like realistically, it may be one of those two. But since you told me I can't pick one of those two, I'm gonna say Kyle Larson.
I think that's a good pick.
Good pick.
Jimmy Johnson. I don't see how that's gonna happen.
Man, man, it's just something I don't expect out of Jimmy Johnson at all, man. It would be great if he at least makes it to the round of 12, but I don't see if he can make it further than that. But it's just not him, man.
33-1. Who would have thought that a couple of years
For
ago?
a 7-time champion, who would have thought of that? 33-1.
And his odds, that's crazy. Yep.
That's awful. Well, all right. Well, Danny, I want to thank you for coming on to the show tonight. It's a pleasure. Hopefully we will have you back on very soon. Maybe we'll talk some more, whether it's before the season's over or maybe after the season. Hopefully maybe one of these days we get Ryan C on, maybe even Cody on, maybe get the entire Ryan C team on here. I think that would be very special as well. But I want to wish you guys the best of luck this weekend out in Las Vegas. And of course, definitely wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the season. And hopefully we can get something going with Lombard Bros Gaming for next year. So I want to thank you for joining tonight, and enjoy Vegas, man.
Thank you so much. Hey, do you need a hot pass on Sunday?
I don't have a hot pass for Sunday. Would you like to hook me up with one? If you like, I'm not.
Sure. Text me your name, cell phone number, and driver's license, and you'll be all set.
See, Zach, gotta get these nice, good people on these shows, and we get something out of it. It's awesome.
Hey, you know what? Before I get off, this is what you have to do in return for that.
Yeah.
This is for Cody. You have to say hello from California, but you have to say it like this. Now, I'm going to do it from Las Vegas. Then you and your brother both have to do it from California.
Okay.
Hello from Las Vegas.
Hello from California.
God bless America. Thank you guys very much.
God bless America. Well, thank you, Danny. Always a pleasure to work with you guys. Hopefully we can have you guys on again on the show again very soon. And like I said, best of luck this weekend out in Vegas.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the stream next week. I'll be whooping up on you on NASCAR Heat.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Let's get to see y'all. Bye.
Yep. Take care.
Bye-bye.
And what a great guy.
Yeah,
great guy. I'm getting a hot pass, I guess, for Vegas on Sunday. Well, geez. All right. Don't worry, Danny. They don't listen to me either. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream. Hope everyone's enjoying it. So that's going to do it for you guys. Stay tuned. Joseph Lombard, a.k.a. Interesting Far, with Zachary Lombard, a.k.a. 905. You all have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.